Good evening, everybody. This is me, FlutistProductions, giving a video response to Hellemonders West Daily on his video about fear and how to deal with it. Now, I have been a person that has experienced a lot, been through a lot, dealt with a lot, and I want you to let you guys in on some of my own experience. Now, what is fear for me specifically? Um, remember back in them days when I was like 10 and starting my adolescent years all the way up till when I was like 15, 16. The way I described fear back then and as I experienced it back then was a situation in which I was completely out of control. They knew how to deal with it all. Um, have no strategies whatsoever. It just felt kind of lost in general, where to look really. And so I want to share with you guys in a pretty big example, which has been with me for years. Um, as you have been, as I was bullied at school myself, starting when I was in middle school all the way up to the last year of junior high, starting the first year of high school. Primarily because of my weight situation back then, my health, but also the fact that I was a bit different from the rest of the gang. Had a different way of looking at things. Sorry, had a different taste in music. Well, had a different perspective on things in general, and that sort of made me an outcaster for most parts. And the way I dealt with it back then was to sort of shame myself to get into my own world, which was blasting my earphones with good music, mostly hard rock and classical rock back then because rock still do, and that always soothed me. The line of rhythm that carried on, and so I would always have my sunglasses with me. I still have them, stored in the cupboard somewhere. These days, whenever I feel like there's some situations that I actually don't know how to deal with, I just sort of neglect it altogether because uh, I know it's a really everlasting way of doing, that kind of thing. But for me, in a way, it feels like if I don't know how to do in a certain situation, I just don't do it. I just don't do it because I don't want to feel that dreadful feeling of not knowing where I am or what to do or how to act in a certain situation when it does present itself. Um, Another situation, quite typical for me at least, is at work in Norway. When I know I have to be at work at a certain time, doing certain amount of things before a certain period of time. It's not that I'm not capable of doing it, but when I know that I don't get things the way I have planned to, it's sort of sends a signal right in my brain is that I'm not capable, and I just lose control, and I just get hyper, and sometimes I do even sob, for most parts. And so the way I deal with it nowadays is just take a few drops of lavender oil, put it on the tip of my finger, just put it to my nose and smell it like for 5 minutes, and that usually helps. Just repel it off and calm myself down. Um, that's just a few examples on how I deal with fear. I just want to thank you for lighting it up, and I hope to see more videos like this in the future. So this is me, Abba, aka now we'll see, Flutist83, Moon Sister 83, Deed Flute 83, Data Flute, Fluty, Abs, Abster, Ab, Abby. That's too many nicknames right now. So this is me signing out, and just want to say, love you guys, and stay safe. And to our crew, feel love, rock on, and pass it on, no matter what. Even though I'm gonna hate you later, and trust me, if you're doing something right, I will. Take care, y'all. Mwah. Peace out.